Jadeshwar Van, an urban forest. As we travel through the big cities, we come across massive dump heaps that appear like barren hillocks. These sites are common to the city dweller. The sites that in terms of revenue could be of great value are otherwise scattered with all kind of waste generated in everyday life. But for those who see tree in a seed, it is possible to see a forest in a barren dump site. One such exemplary transformation is right in the heart of Ahmedabad city. It's about a plot that earlier used to be a dump site belonging to Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. It was filled with plastic waste, empty bottles, and the medical waste that was at times dumped by the nearby hospitals and dispensaries. The transformation story of this plot began with a district level Van Mahotsav on the 27th of July 2018. A small part of it was cleaned for this district level Van Mahotsav held in Odhav. This Van Mahotsav was graced by the presence of the Honorable State Home Minister Shri Pradeep Singh Jadeja, the then APCCF Social Forestry Shri D.K. Sharma, and other dignitaries. The minister present was very much impressed, and he felt confident in Forest Force that this heap of dump can be converted into a beautiful urban forest. Under the guidance of APCCF, the major hurdle was that the plot belonged to Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, and the market value of the plot was approximately in tune of more than 200 crore rupees. In spite of its value, the land still remained a dump site. So later a meeting was held on the 6th of October 2018 to discuss and propose to organize a state-level Van Mahotsav and create a cultural forest in form of an urban forest. The proposal was discussed in presence of the Honorable State Forest Minister and the Honorable Mayor, Ahmedabad City. The Honorable State Home Minister. In the process, State Home Minister Shri Pradeep Singh Jadeja played a key role and showed confidence in the Forest Department that they will be able to take up the challenge. It was only due to the non-tiring efforts of the then APCCF SF that the plot could be handed over to the Forest Department. And on 28 February 2019, the Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and the head of the Forest Force gave their approval, and so began the creation of Jadeshwar Van, the urban forest. APCCF SF was involved in the project from inception, designing, and up to final successful completion. The mammoth task of creating a usable land started with the day and night work of cleaning, leveling, and landscaping the plot. The dump was in the tune of several metric tons. It took a fleet of dumpers and diggers working day and night to clean the land. It required excavation as deep as 40 to 50 feet to remove the dump, an equal amount of refilling to level the land and make it usable. During the whole progression and development, the State Home Minister Shri Pradeep Singh Jadeja was a frequent visitor to the site. He took personal interest and saw to it that project was completed in record times. And then on August 3, 2019, the colossal gates of Jadeshwar Van opened. It is on this day that the efforts and vision of the people involved in this pursuit materialized. This park stands out as one of the most beautiful and planned parks of Ahmedabad city. Sprawling over the plot area of 8.55 hectares, Jadeshwar Van was named so due to proximity with the famous Jadeshwar temple of the area. It was inaugurated by the Honorable Gujarat Chief Minister Shri Vijay Rupani on the state-level function of the 70th Van Mahotsav. Present on the occasion were Forest Minister Ganapat Singh Vasava, Minister of State for Home Pradeep Singh Jadeja, Minister of State for Forest Raman Lal Patkar, Ahmedabad Mayor Bijal Patel, members of the Parliament and the members of the Legislative Assembly. There was a time when this site was not worth passing by. Today, this has become a serene spot. For the people visiting here, Jadeshwar Van has varied activities and recreational spots. It is meticulously planned and designed on the lines of other vans created in the state. Before the creation of this park, the site echoed with eerie silence. And today, it stands out as a peaceful haven for people. Walking along the pathways leading to various plantation blocks, one comes across varied species of trees. These trees are a selection of species flowering in different seasons. Standing tall in an area of 19,724 square meters is a total of 2,192 trees. Each block is alphabetically numbered and has its species information displayed on boards, making it easier for the visitors to identify and understand the green sentinels. The objective of this plantation is to keep the park colorful and ambient throughout the year. Singapore cherry blossom, flame of forest, Indian tulip, Hong Kong orchid tree, rosy trumpet, and many such species add to the diversity and keep the park blooming all year round. In early morning or in the evening, people can be seen working out here in the open gym. The fitness enthusiasts frequent this open gymnasium and utilize the facility created for the people. For the well-being of mind, body and spirit, there is a yoga and meditation center. In today's high-stress life, meditation and yoga provide a positive jump start for the day. Regular yoga classes are conducted here. An exemplary transformation of a site from repugnance to admiration.
વસ્ત્રાલ વિસ્તારમાં આ જે વિસ્તાર છે એકદમ જંગલ જેવો હતો. આજે તમે જોશો તો કેટલાક કિલોમીટર વિસ્તારની અંદર એવું એક રમણીય સ્થળ થઈ ગયું છે. મેડિટેશન માટે સરસ સુંદર મજાની જગ્યા કરાવી છે, યોગ માટેની જગ્યા. જ્યારથી ઓપનિંગ થયું, આનું ઓપનિંગ ઓગસ્ટ 3 તારીખે થયેલું અને તરત જ બીજા દિવસથી જ અમે અહીં આગળ મેડિટેશન અને યોગ માટેનું સેન્ટર ચાલુ કર્યું. લોકોનો સુંદર પ્રતિસાદ છે, તો વસ્ત્રાલ માટેનું આ એક સ્વર્ગ છે.
Regular joggers and walkers can be seen coming to the park every day. The jogging track here is created with sand pit to avoid any kind of physical damage to the joggers. Along the walking track are planted variety of trees and flowering plants to make the walking experience tranquil. One can only imagine how the site was an abandoned dump plot, and today it stands out as one of the finest spots for the people visiting here. For the children is the play area. With little or no space in cramped bigger cities, such play areas for kids provide the much needed space and physical activity for healthy growth. Apart from this, the flowering plants, fountains, LED screens, van kuteers, lotus pond and lush green tree blocks make Jadeshwar Van a refreshing and serene world for the nature lovers. A plot where even a flutter was feared has so much of splendor and ambience to offer now. One of the star attractions here is the mist forest, which gives the feeling of an eco-tourism spot in the middle of a city. Mist forest here has a canopy stratum, which is created by planting species like kanchanar, yellow bohemia, trumpet fire, golden bamboo and green bamboo on both the sides. The understory plantations consist of various grass species and creeper, adding vivacity to the mist forest. Walking through the mist forest, one transcends into a mysterious world of woods. It is a replica created to soak in experience of visiting a rainforest. Even before the creation of this park, it was noticed that a few local people used to frequent this site for feeding the birds. Blending the heritage symbol of the city and continuing the earlier practice, A beautiful chabutra is also created in the park. Considering and respecting the sentiments of those nature lovers, the bird feeding legacy is carried on. A dump site that was loaded with every possible filth today has the holiest of the tree species like Parijat, Kailashpati Shivajata, Rudraksh and Bili blossoming in it. Mahadev Van, in the heart of the park, reflects the conquest and triumph of vision and conviction. Jadeshwar Van is a place that gives people a glimpse of nature's exuberance. Linear plantations along the pathways of the park break the monotony and enhance the visitor's experience. Total 634 trees of various species are planted along the 960 meters of total track length. The park is also equipped with an amphitheatre, an open-air venue used for entertainment, performances and group meetings. This amphitheatre is equipped to accommodate approximately 1,000 to 1,500 people at a time. The plantations undertaken in Jadeshwar Van will have many environmental benefits. However, the most important contribution of this plantation will be in the form of mitigating climate change. The plants will absorb carbon dioxide to the tune of 514.6 tons in 5 years from the atmosphere in form of standing biomass, 140.3 ton carbon. This will be equivalent to offsetting annual emissions from about 760 cars, or close to 9,670 two-wheelers or 250 tractors or other similar LMVs. Likewise, over a period of 10 years, these plants of Jadeshwar Van would absorb about 690.8 tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This is equivalent to offsetting annual emissions from about 1,030 cars, or close to 1,980 two-wheelers or 335 tractors or other similar LMVs. A wasteland that came to be feared by the locals and was rumored to be haven for miscreants, today stands as an elegant landmark for the locale. Jadeshwar Van has benefited the vicinity in more than one way.
અમને આ 32 વીઘા જગ્યાને કચરાના ઢગલામાંથી કાઢીને એક સુંદર સરસ વન જડેશ્વર વન જેને કહેવાય છે એ અમારા વિસ્તારને ભેટ સ્વરૂપ આપ્યું છે. આ વન બનવાથી અમારા વિસ્તારના મકાનો અને દુકાનોના ભાવ બી બમણા થઈ ગયા છે જ્યારથી આ વન અમને મળ્યું છે અને સુંદર સરસ મજાનું ગાર્ડન વાતાવરણ જે અમને પૂરતું ઓક્સિજન આપે એ બધી સુવિધાઓ અમને અહીં ઉપલબ્ધ કરી છે.
As a future plan, development of nursery is also on the cards near the parking area. It will be an organic nursery with a vermicomposting unit in which manure will be manufactured from organic waste of the park. With their tenacity and efforts, the men of vision paved a road to an urban forest. This park is a rejuvenation spot of life, heart, mind and soul for the people of all age groups. It is a gift from a few men of vision to the people who believed in them. Jadeshwar Van is an example of laudable and tireless efforts for green vision, an oasis of trees, a must visit for all nature lovers.